This is it. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. And Oasis, once again, with the lake in the middle. This is the third Oasis of this tournament. I love how this is turning out. Feels like we're playing our own King of the Desert here. And now, Tokyo Ghoul has spawned as Palmy. We've seen the effectiveness of Palmy, and he has the food map already. He has the food. He has the gazelle, he has the elephant, and he has the berry. And he has another elephant, and another gazelle, and another gazelle, and another two elephants, and another gazelle. Okay, so Tokyo Ghoul has a beautiful map. Absolutely beautiful map. And another three elephants. Okay, so this is going to be a huge point of contention. If Tokyo Ghoul is allowed to take all of this food just for free and no one contests him, he will have the easiest game of his life on Oasis. Now, Zungni has gotten chosen, which is a pretty bad civ for this matchup. Really, not a lot of advantages unless he gets onto stone and can get some towers up. Or if he hits Bronze Age, maybe, but I doubt we're going to be seeing Bronze Age. Maybe we'll see it again like last game. But as I said before, this series has been primarily in this 2v2 series, it has been primarily stone tool age fights. Now Kwang An gets Mace. Mace once again is a decent civ for this map as you need the vision. The scouting information is extremely important for finding your food sources, and he has a lot of gazelle here. A lot of gazelle here. Now, where is... Oh my gosh, I missed Octu being in the middle. Okay, so we have messed up positions. Some players refer to this as the spectator bug, but I don't think it's a bug. I think it's a feature because the players, when they're spectators, the player positions don't always line up properly. So we have Octu and Tokyo are sandwiched in between Zungni and Kwang An, who are sandwiched in between Octu and Tokyo. You see how that goes? So the players are not... Oh, you can see rally points by clicking on buildings. I just noticed that on the minimap, I can see the little X down here. If you look at the minimap, you can see the X of where his rally point is. Oh, no, that's not his rally point. That's just his town center. It's highlighting the building I select. That's interesting. I never noticed that town centers have a X on their minimap when you highlight it. Right? No, that's definitely the rally point, right? Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. Yeah, because the rally point just moved for him. That's really fascinating. Okay. So it's a white dot. Sorry, okay, I'm just talking about the minimap. Let's talk about the game. So, this is game 7. This is for all the marbles, as school children say on the playground. This battle will be epic. So, Yamato player, sandwiched in between his opponents, has a really rough time here, as he is much closer to his opponents than Tokyo Ghoul is. Tokyo, as Palmy, needs that space if he wants to have a decent start here. And there are just so many. Once again, I can't stress this enough. 6 elephants right here with this other elephant being already under his base. A 7 elephant Palmy Oasis map is just so strong. It's a little broken. So we're going to be seeing, I think, slingers from Kwang An as he's positioned to this for slingers. You know, it's what he's done. He's going for slingers here at some point. Maybe not right at the start. Maybe... You know what's crazy? I don't think Kwang An nor Zungni have explored to the center of the map like this. I don't think any of the players know yet that the positions are messed up. Because if you're Octu in Tokyo, right, and you're looking at the minimap, being here and here, like you could assume safely that there are players like here and here, right? If you're looking at the minimap where I'm clicking, right, like you could assume that there's a player here. There's plenty of space. There could just be a player here, but so both brown, I would say both brown and orange are very like they're tucked in behind enemy lines, depending on whose perspective you're looking at. This is such a cool game. So I hope you can all follow that logic that I'm thinking of. But like no one it's not immediately obvious right now if when you're looking at the minimap that the positions are messed up because of the way your vision is going to work and what you're going to see at the start of the game. Now, See, Zuni putting the storage pit here makes me think that he has no idea. I mean, maybe he knows and just doesn't care. He hasn't explored this. We'll know when he finds this, when this artifact gets found. And he finds another elephant. And he's like, "Ooh, payday!" Little does he know. Little does he know. All the glory that awaits him in that plane. Now, hang on here. That's quite the score lead. I wonder what his Vil count is at. Let's check the Vil counts. It's 8 minutes in. 20 Vils from Kwang. We've seen this from him quite a lot. In these maps, which always go Tool, he likes to go up on 20 Vils. He's been punished for it, and he's won because of it several times now. As you can tell, the score is 3-3. This is game point. Match point. Match point. Tournament point. This is it. This is the game. This is the deciding game. Who will win? So, yeah, Aktiu is going slingers. And no one knows where he is. Okay, so Zuni has found blue. Zuni has wrestled control of this storage pit away from... Was Brown the one building that storage pit the whole time? I swear that was blue. I'm colorblind, sorry. So, these elephants are now no longer free for Tokyo. I mean, in fact, with these units coming out from Zuni, we could just be seeing him taking these elephants with these villagers here. If he explores it, he may have found this one. I don't think anyone knows about these other two, or all three of these, rather. Now, the fact of the matter is, Aktiu is still here, so now I don't think it's obvious to Blue that these barracks come from the left. He could... I'm just messing with map modes for a sec. This artifact is way out here. He's running this villa across the map. I don't think... He might actually make it a pretty decent way across the map and discover that there's no one there. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Kwang On is going the wrong direction with his slingers. He has no idea that Aktiu is in between them. And he's just going the wrong way. Oh, he is sending a scout out, though. He's going to be looking... This is mostly to look for food, right? No, he sends it the wrong way, too. I had so much hope for him finding that. Now, so the fact of the matter is, Aktiu is going to build up a huge army of slingers. And he's just now sending out his first contingent, 7 or 8. And he's gonna find Brown, I guess? What's he gonna do? This is so hard to call. Slingers for everyone in this game. Everyone's going slingers. Slingers are the unit of choice, especially. So Tokyo Ghoul has the advantage of his barracks are on this hill. Hills are hard to take. Keeping this hill will be important for him. He's a little behind on the unit production. Oh no, he has some over here. Scouting the map. See, he's also going the wrong way. They think there's a player at 3. Oh my god. They think there's a person at 3. And they're just gonna explore and waste so much time. Meanwhile, Aktiu is going to be safe, building up an army, and he's going in for an attack now. Right? It's two scouting slingers. See, but they don't know where Brown is either. This is so incredible. This is incredible. Okay, so now Zuni is pushing out. He's pushing out and he's looking to take this hill from Tokyo, or is he going to circumvent the hill and try to avoid it altogether? Because this is a high tier hill. If he comes up on this side of the market, it could be okay to attack into those barracks, but then he's in a weird choke point where your opponent can get more units on this side of the hill than him shooting. It's weird. This is a weird fight. Ooh, poorly placed farm. He could snipe that farm right now. Deny 75 wood. Nope, he doesn't. He goes for the Vils instead. Palmy Vils on the run. Tokyo bringing all this stuff back. Did he never scout that his opponent... I thought he knew. I thought he knew that his opponent was building there. Okay, so they've gone all the way around, and now they have to know. They have to know that there's an opponent. And yes, here come a massive slinger army from Aktiu. Basically, for them, it's just from the fog, but they've scouted him. They know where Aktiu is now, and now Aktiu knows that he's been spotted. They don't know where Brown is, though, still. I don't think. They know that he built barracks here, but these could just be forward barracks. See, only yellow and blue have explored all this area, I think. Oh, wait, no, blue... Right. No, so now blue knows that brown should be over here once he finds yellow. Yeah. So now they know. Now everyone knows. I think everyone knows now. Sorry, it's confusing. I got confused. Oh my gosh. Kwang On. Trying to push onto this hill, but he can't fight near this. This hill is just too strong. But it's a 2v1, and they might have the numbers. The villagers running in front are going to lose their lives. They're going to get trapped. Oh, the villagers are going to get sandwiched by yellow and brown. Oh, all those villagers are going to die. He deletes the storage pit for more space on top of the hill for his slingers to shoot down. The villagers are living. The villagers are alive. He's moving forward with the builds. He's got to fight. He's got to fight all of this. Who's winning on this side, though? Don't tell me. Don't tell me Kwang On's winning on this side, too. That is so many slingers from Kwang On. Could this be the upset? The 3-1 upset? Coming back to win 3 games in a row? Could it be? Kwang On has so many units. And Kwang On just built a new town center here, but it gets spotted. He rebuilt it as there are slingers in his base. But this is such a big army. Aktu does have army to defend. Zuni exploring the map. This is so. Oh, now the hill advantage. Now the hill advantage goes to Zuni. They're going to be dancing in between these two hills. This is a crazy cool hill setup. But the bigger hill is for Tokyo. Not that the size matters here. It's just more space, harder to take. Now, this Palmy player, Tokyo, is in a heap of trouble. These elephants that he so desperately needed are being zoned off, but he does have this hill. He's holding the hill, and he has his granary behind the hill. And he's got food, he's got stone income, he can keep making slingers for the time being. Now, Aktu moving his massive army through this town center, I guess? Chasing the Vills, and Kwang On is having none of it. He's going straight for the counterattack with everything. He's going with everything for this counterattack. So, Tokyo properly screening and protecting his granary, because his granary is everything. These are Palmy Vills, so even if it's only a few Vills on that food, it still feels like a lot. It is a lot. So yeah, their food income is probably pretty similar, unless I'm missing some more food income from either of these players. But in terms of farms, now these slingers are getting caught out, attempting to go for the farms, maybe going a little too deep, overextending. Well, half of his slingers are over here, and they're going to double up on Aktu now, and Aktu is going to be in worlds of pain, and that's it. Oh my gosh. Kwang On just has so many more slingers. So many more slingers. Kwang On has so many more slingers, and all these farms are going to get destroyed unless Aktu can do something miraculous right now. But these slingers from Zumni ignoring the hill altogether, avoiding this fight for the most part, giving a little distraction, and sending a huge contingent up to get a massive flank. See, once these slingers being behind, it's just going to be so difficult for Aktu to defend this. This is just way too many slingers from Aktu. Or from Kwang On. Kwang On. So many slingers. Tokyo Ghoul getting his footing back, but his economy is hurt. His economy is hurt. They still haven't found Brown. Brown is still safe. Here comes the big flank. He's lost some of his stuff to some lions. Oh no, that was some orange villagers. Oh no. This is just so many slingers. Oh, okay, so Aktu brought his other army of slingers over. This is a big engagement, and Aktu has the numbers advantage, and he properly micros here. Who will pull better? So it's all about pulling your slingers back and having your enemy slingers walk into the fire of the ones they target. Messy fight. Big engagement here. But this is a problem for Aktu, is this 2v1 here. Now, Tokyo Ghoul is taking advantage of the situation and fighting for this hill back. But I'm not sure. Zumni might have the numbers here. Is the engagement continuing? No, both players back off. Aktu, with that flank from his other army, able to mitigate the damage of the 2v1 for the time being. The flank maybe not getting the damage that Zumni was hoping for, and now Zumni is losing on his side of the map. This is a very close slinger war. Although Kwang On still with this massive army. But Octu 2 is not out of it, but Octu was pushed off his food for so long. But as was Kwang An, all players fully invested in this Slinger War at this point of the game. No one's in anywhere near the position to bronze. Or no one wants to build units other than these. And now Tokyo is on the barracks of Zhongni. Will Zhongni be able to defend it? Here comes Kwang An coming to double Tokyo Ghoul now. I think, or get a big flag. This is nuts. This is so many slingers moving across the map for both players. These slingers will all meet in the middle, the flank. This is going to happen. This is a battle. This is cinematic as heck. This is it. This looks like the start of a movie. This looks like a movie. Okay, so now we have big battle in the middle. Both players trying to micro this, pulling back the slingers on the sides. Who will get more hits off? And it looks like Octu is taking a slight positional advantage. He's gonna try to. Okay, he needs to watch his armor. He needs to watch his armor. He needs to not get caught out. There's gonna be a big flank. He's getting trapped. He needs to fight this perfectly, or Octu is going to get wiped here. Now, at the cost, Tokyo Ghoul, you need to go help your teammate. It looks like Octu might be able to maneuver out of this. This is such a messy fight from all players. All economy has stopped. It's all about this one battle. This is all your slingers. This is what you've invested in. Octu desperately needs to beat these slingers before Kwang An gets behind him. Oh my gosh, and he's gonna get 5, 6, 7 vills. Might all go down here. But if he doesn't fight the army, he's gonna lose his army advantage. He needs to be careful. He's going for both. He's trying to get everything. Getting a little greedy, maybe. He loses a lot of these slingers, and they get caught. Oh, 4 slingers are going to go down here, maybe. 1, for sure. 2. He survives. Okay, now he has this hill to work with, and he's grouped up with Tokyo, and Tokyo has camped. Oh my gosh, this game is so close. Another contingent moving across into the farms once again of Octu. Octu does not have the ability to defend this, but they have the position to engage on. Okay, so now Tokyo, I think, has enough. I think Tokyo, if he moves up this army, has enough to defend against us, especially with this hill. Some of these slingers are fighting ineffectively down the hill. Oh my gosh, I think they just found Zhongni's economy for the first time. And all these idle slingers, no. Engaging without his full army is devastating. These elephants, which I thought would be really impactful, having no effect on this game so far. Kwang An is coming to save his teammate, but Octu is going for the economy damage rather than saving his own economy. He has no food income. Does he have any vills? He has these vills here. Octu might be in trouble here. Okay, no, he has these vills still dancing around the map. And Kwang An taking a bad engagement here, but now he has the hill advantage. They're going to be dancing on this hill for a while, I assume. Kwang An killing off a lot of the slingers, but Octu's buying time as he hunts down these chosen villagers. The hill, these barracks being held. This game is too close to call. The team score is tied. They are tied at 2-2-1 and 2-2-1. Not 2-2-2. It's that even. I'd say there's a slight advantage right now to yellow, however, as he has a town center and he's farming right now. He's able to farm at this moment. But this army of slingers could put a stop to that. Octu desperately trying to farm as well, as he lost a lot of his elephant income here. Big engagement. Octu fighting up the hill awkwardly and not effectively. Microing, but Kwang An not falling for the micro this time. He does have the numbers though. Octu has the numbers, but Kwang An is chasing these villagers across the map. Tokyo will be able to protect those villagers. Desperately needs to protect those villagers. Now, Tokyo has been farming, and his economy has been safe for quite some time now. This is too close to call. I'm going to check their stats real quick. Hopefully I don't miss any big engagements. Military kills. Look at this. So many kills for a slinger game. Economy. Everyone staying under the 22. Oh man. Zhongni's timeline. Zhongni's timeline is so small. Kwang An is decently sized, but Palmy The Palmy timeline is so big. I think that might seal the deal here. It's really close. But I think Tokyo's just going to have it here. Unless Kwang'an is able to do a lot of damage. I think Tokyo's going to be able to pump out more slingers than him. Octu running once again, but he's in the economy of Zuni. Zuni losing some of his last villagers. He's 2 villagers left, right? This is all he has. This 1 villager. Okay, no, he's got a couple up here. Kwang'an coming to the rescue. Oh man, this game is messy. It's starting to get really messy. It's been messy. Ooh. Teammates bumping into each other. Bit of an engagement here. Octu forced to retreat from these slingers. Kwang'an has quite the army here. Oh, if this town center goes down, Zundi's in trouble, and I think Kwang'an knows that. Kwang'an's bringing all the lads to kill and pinch these few slingers here. Now, big armies moving across the map for blue. Probably looking to hit yellow, as I'm sure they know at this point that brown is out for the count for a while. It's 2v1 in the slinger war, but Octu's economy is also pretty wrecked, and his army seems to be mostly gone. His economy being rebuilt by the safety of blue, grouping up. Oh my gosh, and this is huge. That those 5 slingers from before, 6 slingers from before that went around the right side of the map, flanked these farmers. These farmers critical to the slinger production right now. And he comes in for the double whammy, pushing back, and that I think folks, unless this slinger army works wonders, which it might, because there's no defense here. Octu's gonna get caught out once again and lose all those farms, but or villagers. But Kwang'an losing his army here. That's so many slingers coming across the map for Kwang'an, though. His economy is in shambles, but his army is very strong. Nothing at home to really defend. Okay, never mind. I lied. Tokyo Ghoul has the numbers here at home. I think he'll be able to defend this, but maybe he might be a little too late to save his ally. Will we see this army march out? Okay, so Zungni is rebuilding, but Octu has somehow managed to micro his army back to Zungni. Now Octu's in heaps of trouble. Is he trying to bronze? He did find all these elephants. He could be bronzing right now. Bronze from Octu could win the game. The villagers from Tokyo forced to retreat, but he has, and there's the resignation as Zungni gets wiped for the last time. This is all of his economy, essentially, and it's gone now. He tried to repopulate. Yellow's economy is in shambles. This is for the victory, and wow, what a game. Kwang'an and Zungni attempt to get the upset after being down 3-1 in this tournament. Bring it back to 3-3. But Tokyo and Octu end up as the eventual victors. What a close game, guys. What a close series. What a fantastic series. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. Let's check the stats for this game one more time, as it was impressive. 81 kills, 87 kills in a slinger war. It's a lot of slingers, and not a lot of villagers made by any player. Everyone really struggling. Zuni getting a 4th technology? I think he got the armor for melee units at some point, right? Look at the timeline for Brown. Going down heavily, precipitously, one might say. So I like that word. That was incredible play. The Palmy, Tokyo Ghoul as Palmy, able to outproduce Kwang'an's mace with his villagers, and I mean the team play there, the coordination there to keep doubling one of the players at a time. Everyone was fighting everywhere. The messed up map positions. What an incredible game. Well played by all. 33 minutes, no one even close to bronzing. Oh, what a game. Although I think Octu may have been attempting to bronze, or he was just building a scout to get the information. I'm not sure. Incredible game. Incredible series. Incredible game and incredible series. It goes to TLC2. Take the game. Take the series. Fantastic game. Fantastic. I'm going to update the scoreboard, although at this point, it is game. TLC2. Correct? Did I just do that wrong? Yes, TLC2. Tokyo and Act 2. Winning the prize pool.